I'm live. Hello, hello, hello. Wow, it's been a minute. I am rusty at this. I got on another channel the other night. Oh, a like already. Hi. Ta-da. This is my new setup. I hope it sounds okay. I will have another view as well. I have another camera. Frederick. Hi. How are you? Oh my goodness. I had a feeling something was going on. There's been a lot of that going around, which is why I was just like, please no, please no. But I'm just, it worries me how much of that is happening right now. I went to my best friend's mom's service. She passed in early December. My dad's been mentioning a few that have passed. Here's Bumper. Delaney. Hi. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's terrible. How are y'all? Other than that recent occurrence, how are y'all? Oh, I got my big glasses on. Big, big, big hugs. Yes, indeed. Indeed. Oh my gosh, y'all. It's so good to see y'all. He's right on cue. He's happy. Are you happy to be back? You got your focused attention. Hello, everybody. Oh my goodness. Happy birthday. Yes, happy birthday, Delaney. I remember, yes. I was so overwhelmed by the other news. Capricorn. That is right. You are, my nephew is January 9th. So that's pretty cool. Happy birthday. Bro. Would you like some cards pulled? That's my nephew's birthday. He is the coolest. He is so awesome. I'm also, you guys, toying with the idea of bringing back the Restream combo as well. I had given up one for the Canva, and I haven't even been using the Canva. But I'm all settled. I'm all moved in. How have you been, Delaney? Happy birthday. What have you done? What are your plans? Frederick, how were your holidays? Other than how it's going now? It's been rough. It has been rough. I've been hunkered down, just settling and nesting and mess with her for a few months. Did you hear what happened to Lisa? Did you hear what happened to Lisa with her person? I was shocked. I was absolutely shocked. Thanksgiving morning, she woke up to him passed away. He passed away in his sleep next to her. She woke up to him on Thanksgiving. She had to move back in with her mom. It has not been good. She abandoned everything. She's been a wreck. Remember, she lost her dad earlier on. She lost her dad, and she had been struggling with her connection with, oh my gosh. My heart goes out to her to hear that. My dad's given me some crazy news. dealing with you. You're funny. Fred, you're a delight. Hush. You're an absolute delight. I am so honored to see that you are still a member of my page. Hold it out. That's that little bit I get. I know. It is horrific. It's so sad. So freaking just she blew me away with that. I was like, what? I could not I couldn't believe it. And I've, anyway, I feel so connected to her, and I feel so connected to that whole thing. And then every time she talks to me about things, like, I'm just like, okay, now we're gonna pick you up. Now we're gonna pick you up. And she just keeps taking these crazy hits. Like, I just, oh my God, that poor baby. She needs big, big, big hugs. Exactly, Delaney. Major. Delaney, I would like to give you some cards. Look at my new deck. Isn't she pretty? She's so beautiful. Gonna be using this new deck here. I love it. Stained glass. I feel like I needed to reach out to her about a month ago, but dealing with this. I know. I'm telling you, exactly. Well, Delaney, thank you for your subscription. Welcome back to the Soul family. I have returned home. I went on a little, what is it? I went around to go find new digs and set up a new nest for us to hang out in. So, ta-da. You are so back. We're all back, baby. Happy birthday to you. I wish I could have gifted that to you for your birthday. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I have been working. Oh my God, the craziest stuff has been happening with all my work stuff. I've been getting really, really busy at work, of course. Like, work's been crazy busy. And then everybody that kind of I've had combative issues with, major things happening. Like, major things happening to those people that I left because of. And then now I've got all these other instances where I'm being begged to go back. I'm being very catered to in my current position because I want to stay where I'm at. Again, it's a bridge. This is a bridge. That's a bridge. We're all bridges. I've been studying up on going to go back to school, so that's in the works. I'm in this beautiful new apartment with my mother. I'm so excited. My mommy is my new roommate. We have a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, gorgeous apartment. I'm 3 minutes away from my shop. I'm so happy. So that's why I look good, because I'm freaking happy, because I move mountains. The rig is in covered storage. She's all tucked away. I've got a bunch of stuff in the works on that too. So pretty cool things. So just happy, just good. Sent Delaney a little something all the way to Australia. Oh my God, I wish I could send myself to Australia to Delaney. I'm gonna send myself to Delaney. Girl, I'm on my way. I keep saying we're having a very Aussie Christmas time here because it is hot. It's like been in the 80s. Where I live, it's like like mid 80s, 70s, 80s. We've got the windows up right now. It's been in t-shirts, shorts, flip-flops. Everybody is just, yeah, it's crazy. It's hot here. And I'm like, I almost want to get my accent out and start speaking Aussie. More than a burger. People my whole day. Oh, that's nice. That's so lovely. Thank you, Frederick. Much appreciated. If you are not a subscriber, it's going to take you 3 whole minutes to get to join the chat. We're just going to chit chat and everything. I'm going to tune into Delaney's energy. I'm coming back to the chat to talk to you guys to get my focus back. I'm going to do some birthday cards for the birthday girl. You 29, 28. Again. All right, Miss Delaney. Been talking about you. I will take them. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. Obviously. I got the Queen of Pentacles. These cards are so lovely. The Knight of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles. I thought that was a spelling error, but it does say Pentacles. Interesting. Those are in a row. I have been shuffling and shuffling this deck. Two of Swords. Ace of Wands. And the King of Wands. I'm going to pull some love cards. Hi, Sarah. Yay. Welcome back. Natalia was in my TikTok the other night looking for her twin. So I said, I think that's a YouTube thing. But I couldn't say YouTube or they would have violated me. So I said, I'll be going where the twin hangs. I don't know if I said it in so many words, but hopefully. I'm so glad to see you guys. I'm so glad you all are able to find me. We're still around. I'm going to kick the light up just a tick. There we go. Hello. Hello. All right. We're going to kick the light up just a tick. Cool. Ages just in, I'm 52. Girl, I am ready. I'm ready for the 50s. I'll be 48 in July. So it is just a number. We've conquered aging as we get older. We keep conquering and defeating what is the norm or what is expected or what people's expectations are on certain ideas. So I love it. It's fun. In and out. Yes, Fred. Absolutely. Please. Oh, Fred, thank you so much for everything. I appreciate you. Absolutely. Please, please, please go be with Shannon. Absolutely. All of our love for Shannon. I could do a candle. I could do a candle. You're driving. Oh my gosh. Do not drive. And oh my gosh. I'm in your car. Okay. So I'm going to pull a couple of different oracle to also go with the reading. This is a lot of just very focused, very grounded, typical Capricorn stuff coming out here. I do have a block on some sort of a new beginning of a new idea. Something that's trying to get you. Oh. I've got the King of Wands and the Queen of Swords. We have two 3 queens showing up. There's 3 queens showing up. I'll get one of my other decks. It is Delaney's birthday, everybody. Delaney's birthday. Sarah, how the heck are you? No, don't tell me. I just remembered you're driving. Delaney, anything new with you? Looks like business as usual, but it seems like there's possibly something new you might be trying to do that has some complications, minor complications. It's not like big time, but it's keeping it from progressing for sure. Page of Wands. That's an idea. The Emperor sideways. Aries came back, but I'm being wary. Oh, yeah. Right when you said that, the Two of Swords again. 2 of Swords, 2 of Swords. And funny, you said Aries and the freaking Emperor came out. That's funny. With a message and you're blocking it. Cool. I have the perfect deck for that. Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands. Yeah. Okay, cool. I was questioning the deck because I just got it a little bit ago. I have connected to it, but it keeps giving me a bunch of cards in a row. And I'm like, dude, I've shuffled this deck. Gotta show he's worth your time. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's a very fickle feeling I get every time I try to tune into that connection. My feeling there frequently feels weary, just like you said, weary. Exactly that. I've got a, yeah, look at this deck I picked up. Look at the bottom, guarded. Guarded, girl. That's funny. This is the Two of Swords, interestingly, is, this or that. There is no possibility for anything else. There's no gray area here. It's either going to be this or it's going to be that. That's what that energy is giving. And it's come out here twice. So that's a big indicator of this resistance to kind of take the bait. I've got the Page of Wands coming out here with the Emperor sideways, which kind of gives me this whole, take the bait. All right. How do I get so tangled up? I have missed y'all so much. I just want to say that again. I missed y'all and I'm back. Look at this. I'm back. I feel very comfortable. I have very high speed internet. Let's see. Cut out. Look at this. Reunion, apology. Love is in the air. That is funny. But this card sticking out right in front of that says it's best to part ways. It's best to go in different directions. Like, what you're doing is exactly right. Like, it's not just because, oh, you're back. Okay, here you go. Come on in. Because you've done some healing and we can't undo that healing. It takes a lot for us to have, somebody who caused the reason for the healing to be able to allow them access again. So you're 100% correct in doing something like that. Look at that. It's over at the bottom of the deck. Oh my gosh. Online marriage running. Might be somebody who's online a lot, like there's a heavy presence online. Heavy screen time is what I'm kind of getting there. This person would run from real love, marriage, like the dedication, commitment, the work that it would take for them to be what you're expecting is not possible. I do see where it's being laid on like heavy and thick. Heavy and thick. But the thing about in the air is just kind of like it's a bunch of words. It's a lot of words. It's a lot of good talk. Yeah, we've got mountains underneath that. And there's that healing that has done, that took time to get there. It took a lot of time and effort to get that healing process. That happens when I had healed and ready to move on. Then he came back. Yep, that's a test. At a red light. Birth myth. Sarah, I freaking love you. Oh my God, I love you. Been busy working 2 jobs. Yes, honey. I love you. I'm going to hang out a while, so take your time and get home. Take your time getting where you're going to be. Bad games, dramas, secrets. Bubba. Welcome back. Hello, son. Hello, son. So, I don't see where much has changed. I don't really see it. Let's see here. What can be expected of this return? What can be expected of this return? What can be expected of this return? Wheel of Fortune. More round and round. Here we go. Up, down. It's a karmic wheel. It's kind of like more of the same. We've got 6 of Wands, 10 of Wands, 3 of Cups. It's a challenge. I don't see it getting back past the beginning stages. Lots of talk, difficulty in follow through. Very heavy difficulty with follow through. Lots of talk. He's a big talker. He talks a lot. Okay. Anyway. Don't get a ticket for real. Yeah. Roller coaster for sure. Spawn is demanding food at a ride. PJ teenager. Oh my God. I love your Tex-Mex. Jingo. I love your Tex-Mex. It's perfect. Okay. All right, girl. Feels like a test. Feels like a test. Look at this. Cut it out. Look at how similar. We got 2 swords here. Yeah. Here's the thing, is that action is the only thing that's ever going to change the perspective of what's already been put into place. The actions that have already happened. It's going to take a lot to erase that and make that be something that was just an experience that we all had to go through. Look at how far you've come. I know for a fact you would never be that person again. And that takes time. That takes time and effort. And yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of work that not a lot of people are really willing to do. So, test of the day is that he's probably forgotten my birthday. Wouldn't that be funny? Wouldn't that be just... Oh my goodness, that would be hilarious if he's just like, I want to be with you. And then, oh, was that your birthday? It's good to be running cards again. It's good, it's good, it's good. I was thinking of doing a all signs real quick for everybody, just cause I owe y'all. I owe y'all so much, my darlings. It wouldn't be nice to receive my words and if he forgets it. I know. Well-deserved words. Well-deserved. It's almost at that point, it's like, oh, I dare you. I dare you to reach out to me late. Which that, I don't know. Some people are pretty brazen. I love to be back. I love to see y'all again. I am so happy. Y'all are still here. I have shrunk quite a bit on my pages, but I'm going to get back after it. So I either will attract people back or I'll just get some new replacements because there's so many. But I've got a bunch of other things in the works that are going to contribute to the improvement of what I say and how it's said. Plus, I'm so damn happy right now. I'm so happy. I've got so much going on. So good to be here with this. Good to bring that energy back. I've got a bunch of other connections that I've let fall by the wayside that I'm actually getting back into. My friend just recently lost her mom. She and I came to, come back to reunion again through all this, and a horrible way to connect, but it's been something, just kind of thrusted us back together. Anyway, I don't want to cry. I was just always started crying the second we saw each other. Bless her soul. I love her so much. And then other friends that I need to get together with, so as well. All good, yeah, all good. Everything's lovely. Ten of Cups. Oh, lovely. Work's been getting busier, but then I told them cut my hours so I can be back on here more consistently. So, and then school. All right. Let's do an all signs. I love this new deck. It's so beautiful. Ten of Cups, Ten of Cups. Nice. Happy, happy, happy. Joy, joy. Okay. Anything special for your birthday? Did you have to work? I got my nephew a really cool necklace. Mom helped me confirm it. We got it ordered and shipped in. It's cool. So we're doing all signs. We're going to do Aries through Pisces. We're going to look at the weekend, upcoming weekend for the 9th through the 12th. Oh. Eyes set on the prize. Something unexpected is going to happen. Where some of you were trying to obtain something or achieve something. You've been working at something. You've had goals on something. Something is coming through this weekend. Something you've had a very close niche, a close look at. Okay, I like that. Okay, that up there. And then I will also get, there was another. All right. I'm going to do 2 tarot cards and 2 from 3 oracle per sign. You're welcome. Happy birthday. You're at work, nothing planned. Oh, definitely go see your mom. Absolutely go see your mom. 1000%. 1000% back that up. Okay. And then we'll do money. Love and money. Do this one. I asked my mom the other day, I was like, could you hear me when I went live? And she says, a little bit. It was like murmuring. It was like somebody had the TV on, but it wasn't bad. I was like, yes. Because when I go on the other channel, I can play music, but my music wasn't distracting. I was not loud. These were not loud. So, yay. Okay. Oh, and I have another camera. So I'm soon going to have a view of overhead plus the side view. So it'll be a little picture of me and then a big picture of this and the cards. So it's going to be so good. Yay. Getting better and better. Cool. Here we go. All right. We're going to go Aries through Pisces. Aries through Pisces. We'll pull the oracle as needed. We'll base that on what cards come out, but everybody will have love and money covered. Depending on how deep it goes, depends on which deck I pull from. But again, we'll have 2 tarot cards and then the oracle to go with. Aries. Here we go. Aries at 3407. Aries is the sun card. Here, let me do a spread out. Sun, 9 of Swords. Feels like either there is some stress going on with kids or you're losing sleep regarding something to do with children. Possibility of there being way too much stress or loss of sleep for your positivity to really be where it needs to be. I feel like there's something going on with you, Aries. 9 of Swords, Sun card. Let's see, anything financial. Blocked sacral chakra. Sacral chakra. How do you charge your sacral chakra? Through things that bring you joy, like dancing, singing. That's your creativity. Balance your sacral chakra for optimal creativity, pleasure, emotional expression using crystals by tapping into your creative side through your preferred expression, whether it be art, singing, dancing, creation of being a presence, however that is. If you go and perform, if you sell your crafts, if you are very skillful, not just creative. Some people find a lot of joy in their mechanical sides. If they're able to like fix things or make things better or to improve things, they can really pull out the engineering side of their mind and kind of, go there. A lot of times you don't get paid for things like that, but it's a great, side thing it could bring in, like all things that are creative, but it's tapping into that side of things. I've known a lot of Aries signs that are very creative in that aspect, that they're very skilled. Maybe experiencing a lack of energy, feeling manipulative. So if you feel like people have been calling you manipulative and you don't know where that's coming from, you could potentially have a blocked sacral chakra. I feel like there is a lot of stress that is preventing positivity from coming into your life organically or naturally. There could be a lot of external influences that are, assisting in that block. Let's pull a love card. Sorry if that's loud. Sorry. Uh-oh, it's over. And mountains. It's too many obstacles for you. I feel like that needs to stop being something. Maybe you make mountains out of molehills. You need to stop doing that. That could be a possibility for that message. Another possibility is this is just not an easy path. So many times this is robbing you of your joy, trying to make something be that is not, or just can't be, or trying to push something to be where it isn't. A lot of times that robs you of your own joy and your own ability to move on, to grow, to flourish. So a lot of times, Aries, it's about, pushing yourself past this. I know another Aries, I can't help but notice this, that there's a lot to overcome with something ending recently. There's a lot to overcome there that's very stressful. It's hard to find your joy these days. A lot of times your energy could be drained because of your joy being absolutely robbed of you right now. Lisa is an Aries. I can't help but think of, this. She's gone through ending after ending after ending. And that would absolutely be very difficult, like climbing mountains to try to find any kind of joy past, what you're going through and what you're experiencing. This absolutely could block your sacral chakra. Oh, devastating. Okay. There she is. Hi, Lisa. I was just talking about you. Oh my goodness. I summoned you. Thank you, Fred. I appreciate that. Bye, Delaney. Grab paper. Oh, nice. Thanks. Okay. Sorry, I'm just catching up. Hello. Hi, darling. Okay. And then let's grab, I want to pull out, I thought I needed to grab this deck too. I'm going to pull out this one. Life messages. Hi, Lisa. I'm so glad to see you. Right on time for your Aries reading. Big hugs, baby doll. Big hugs. Okay. Aries, we've got master of my life. That has come out. Master of my life. I align myself with the divine within, surrounding my ego. Surrendering my ego to listen and to listen to my inner truth. By following the guidance, I become the master of my life, living with humility, grace, and love, honoring the glory of God. Interesting. Sorry, I need bifocals so bad. Yes, she needs them hugs. Oh my goodness. I wish I could drive to New York and hug on you right now. Bless your heart. Okay. Master of my life. I mean, I know that if you're in a position of sitting in your despair and sitting in your angst and sitting in your grief and sitting in your stress and sitting in your sleepless nights, it's really hard to think about, okay, how do I find my way out of this? A lot of times you just kind of want to sit there and kind of reel from the gut punches that you've taken. 9 of Swords is no joke. That's gut punch after gut punch after gut punch. A lot of times with the Sun card paired with your 9 of Swords there, it's almost like, how do I find my joy again? And it's almost like it's a chore for you right now to try to pull yourself there. So don't give yourself a hard time at all. You're perfectly allowed to go through that human emotions and the experience of being a human and experiencing the worst parts of it, which is loss and change because of it, because of trauma and loss. Oh my gosh, there's no worse type of human experience, unfortunately, coupled with illness and all kinds of other things. I mean, the lessons are in there. This almost is turning you into some kind of a superhuman. The sacral chakra is where a lot of our joy, our pleasure, our creativity comes from. A lot of times this could be, the divine pushing you within to go into the things that you find most dear and near to your heart, that you love, that are for you and only you. Maybe that's a source of, escape and joy and comfort that you could seek solace in right now. That is a keyhole to the next moment that'll get you past where you are currently. Okay. I hope that helps. Sorry, that was a pretty long time for Aries, but my Aries that I know, that I've known for years now, is going through some trauma. And I feel like, wow, that was needed for her, my darling. Okay. Let's move on to the next Taurus. 4425 Taurus. We've got Ace of Wands and the Six of Cups. This is a beginning because of something from the past. Something from the past is pushing you to have some sort of a new beginning. What is this new beginning? Let's pull something monetary since you are Taurus. Okay. So something of focus here is not valuing the time. Evaluate your time. Stay in charge of your time to evaluate the hours in your days and see if there's a lot of wasted time that you could manage better. Prioritize your goals and decide which are important, which really needs to be focused on, which will you have the most success at, the most movement with, and put those ahead of other things. Which things are kind of giving you resistance and stagnation? These are things that are, wasting your energy right now. It's important to go through and look at things that will evoke movement additionally, so that we can start to get the ball rolling and start to get things going again. The Six of Cups here almost indicates that there could be this past way of looking at things, maybe an outdated way of looking at things. The Ace of Wands inspires creativity to begin something new, out of something new, versus something that you've always done. Maybe something that you've always done is inspiring you to shake things up and try something new, try something different. Perhaps your creative juices are starting to flow and you're starting to look at, how to utilize your time better to achieve these ideas, these goals, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest or have happen for you. Let's look here. I'm going to look at money moves. I'm out of room. We're going to pull this one up. A helping hand. Interesting. No one can handle it all on their own. I've known a lot of Tauruses that will just do it themselves because it's just easier. I have Virgo, Mars, and Venus, so I do that a lot versus me having to explain it or show you. It's just faster if I do it. But a lot of times, in order to get some of this time back, to better spend your brain power, sometimes it is easier to just explain the mundane. Get that delegated, put it on to somebody else. Maybe somebody needs to learn where you've already been. This is an important part of your growth, is to get those positions filled so you don't have to do it all yourself, so that your time is better spent. Time is valuable. I see a cup, the sands and the hourglass here. I can't help but think of the gift of time and looking back at all that has been wasted and how much better you could have utilized it. And maybe you're getting creative about a new way of doing things. This could be a new plan on how to better utilize your time. I mean, I don't even pull out any love cards. This feels like all productivity. Some of you could be starting something new. You could have had a past relationship and now you're feeling inspired. You could be very attracted to somebody here. I can't help but remember that part of the Ace of Wands. What a lot of readers tend to hone in on is that it is, that wand. Anyway, let's see real quick. Okay, needs certainty to trust. We've got some confusion here. So in order to feel better about potentially starting something, I feel like maybe you're a little less quick to trust so easily. And now you're going to be more methodical, more careful. Okay. So that could be a new way of doing things because of how you've done them in the past. It wasn't, working, and now you see a better way of doing things. There's a lot of uncertainty here, doubt. Let's see. What does that say? Complex situations. No more situationships. No more of that. Even if you feel attraction, maybe some of you are being less quick to go on just attraction alone, because maybe you've done that in the past and you're trying something new. You're going to try a different way of doing things. Maybe you heard something that works or resonates better with you about, something you want to try now. Okay. All right, cool. Taurus. Very good. Let's move on to Gemini. Gemini 5027. Gemini. 4 of Wands and the Magician. Magician and the 4 of Wands. This is about creating something for yourself that's going to set you up for what you've always wanted to do. I feel like you've been inspired to try to start to build something new. 4 Wands are about that foundation, and this is about creatively investing in something that is going to bring you joy, worthy of celebration, that will make a happy home for yourself. A lot of these things are indicated in that 4 of Wands. Some of you Geminis have manifested a connection, something worthy of feeling excited about. You're starting to feel excited about getting involved with somebody. For others of you, you could have finally bought your dream home. You've been working at this for quite some time and you're finally happy with where you are because you've been working at this. It feels like everything that you've thought of, that you've dreamed up, that you've worked towards, that you've learned about has finally created that stable foundation that you're able to finally build a life around, an entire new life around. Okay. Let's look here. We've got looking. Seek and you will find. I feel like you did. I feel like you guys were procuring. There it is. Procuring information. That's what the magician does. The magician is resourceful, intelligent. They think of things that nobody else thought of. That's a different angle. It's like finding hidden money. The magician is somebody who is capable of creating a lot of wonderful, magical things from basically nothing. That's exactly what the 4 of Wands would be worthy of. Wow, this is something I can really build on. This is something that feels, like I've been dreaming this up. I've been working at this for a long time. This feels like a great idea that's really going to get me far. Seek and you will find. I feel like you guys have been working at this. This is something that you deserve. Good on you, Geminis. Let's look at... Yep, you've got that inner sense helping you as well. As I quiet the noise of my mind, I tune into the voice of my heart. I trust myself and embrace the wisdom of my intuition. My inner truth is divine truth, guiding and influencing me every day. Every day. I feel like you've been touching on gold. It feels like you've been finally getting all the right resources. It feels like every information quest you go on is turning up something useful for you. It feels like you're really on to something here. Look at how this is just dedicated here. We've got that looking. I feel like everywhere you're looking at right now is exactly where you needed to be. That's a divine alignment. We love that. In case this is a new love for some of you, in case this is marriage, in case this is something that you've been working at for quite some time, and you're finally able to celebrate that union. We've got message coming out. Have something to say. Oh, Gemini, do you ever? This is a lot of information. This is speaking, talking, expression, communication. Okay. This is you saying all the right things. I feel like you're very gifted and talented at being able to communicate and know what to say, when to say it, what is useful information, what to throw away. I feel like all the messages you've been getting, you know what is for you and what is not quickly. Okay. All right. Good on you, Gemini. Very good. Thank you, Frederick. Okay. Here we go, Cancer. 55, 50. We'll go 55, 55. Why not? Come on, Cancers. The World. Ooh. 7 of Swords and the World card. So some of you have been potentially trying to rush an ending. You've been trying to figure out how to close something off for good. You've been working at trying to end something. You know what? Oh my gosh. I work with somebody. It's story time. I work with somebody. This is the person who got let go recently from the company I work at. And the World card, something is done. A lot was learned. Everything that was experienced in their entire situation has been learned. This is lying, cheating, deception, manipulation, betrayal. A lot of that is in that 7 of Swords. Ooh, Cancer. And she is a Cancer. Unfortunately, I don't claim. I've been saying for a while that there's something there that is not quite right, but yeah, nobody listens to Turtle. Anyway, that popped into my head immediately. I know a Cancer who is exactly what the textbook terms of these cards are. World card, 7 of Swords. Now, others of you who are not, haven't been caught stealing, haven't been caught manipulating, haven't been caught deceiving, some of you are quite successful at figuring out how to get things completed and done and handled, like as you need and as you see fit. For some of you, maybe you're working really hard to close something out. This is the end of a cycle with the World cards. That's the last card of the major arcana. It's world, life-changing. It's your entire world that you've been working on something. You've learned this lesson. You have gone through something. You've had this entire experience. It's done. The 7 of Swords accompanying that. This could have been manipulation, deception, betrayal that led up to it, whether it was from you, whether it was from somebody else that you experienced this. Whatever has happened as far as manipulation, deception, betrayal, lies, deceit, strategizing to try to get away with something, it's done. It's all out in the open. Everything is successfully learned here. We see everything now. Okay. Everything is out in the open here. World card, 7 of Swords. Yikes. I would like to, I'm sorry if y'all hear my mommy in the background. Let's see here. Can y'all hear my mom? She's so cute. Where is that deck? I want that one deck. Let's see here. I guess we'll look at this one. Oh, I know. Another good one. Interesting. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. I'm going to pull the... Okay, something here about being a copy. Find what makes you unique and discover the genius that resides in you, because success comes from fierce originality, not imitation. Okay, imitation, goodness. This may have been learned behavior here. Maybe you have looked up to somebody and you learned about some bad behaviors here. So you're trying to be coaxed to do something more independent, more individual, versus latching on to anything you've connected to regarding somebody who is deceptive, manipulative, a liar, a cheater. Could have been something that you have latched onto, maybe something that has been picked up on, and you need to try to figure out how to become more independent of that. What do I want? I'm going to pull. This happened the other night. My desk was a mess, but it's good. I'm going to pull the Kipper. Kipper. Huh. What's for Cancer? I've got message. Message and, ooh, got courtship. Okay. Could have been a lot of courtship. So somebody really wooed and did a lot of work here to try to put a very heavy influence on you, Cancer, or you were a very heavy influence on somebody else, and maybe there was a lot of deception when it came to your connection. You're probably discovering that somebody was a master manipulator. Maybe they were not even who they said they were. They were just pretending to be somebody, which is being a copy. This is somebody who you're discovering was nothing like what you were hearing that they were. Thoughts, expectations. We've got journey, change, despair. So it looks here like there's some kind of realization of deception, lies, deceit, betrayal, and you have successfully closed out a cycle here of something that needed to end. Big lessons to be learned there as well, Cancer. Okay. Goodness. Leo. Welcome back. Oh my goodness. Good for you. Both of you. Welcome back. Good timing. How synchronized. Okay. Going on to Leo. Leo, 104:12. Leo, oops, the devil. And the moon. Okay. Wow. This is Capricorn Pisces energy coming out here. So we have some temptation, maybe addictions. There could be some lying and deceit going on about these addictions. This could be cheating. This could be someone here completely chaining themselves to the idea of something, and maybe you don't quite see the situation as clearly as you should. There's a lot of unknown. This could be your mind completely running away with you. And so the experience that you're going through is actually heightened and worsened by the experience itself, if that makes sense. I know a Leo going through some crap right now. I know 2 Leos going through some crap right now, actually. Ooh, bad, bad, bad stuff. One is completely uprooting, uplifting her life, broke up, 4 years, done deal, completely new direction here. I know that fresh breakup mind, you know how it is. It's completely in a whole nother world. The moon card here is about, there's your version of the experience. There's the other person's version of the experience. The devil card says that this is pretty much all you can think about right now. This is everything that you're encompassing. You're affecting your quantum field with heavy thought, heavy focus on whatever experience that is happening here. Okay. Bless your hearts. Let's look. Yeah, we've got healing. I pulled the healing card. Healing emotional wounds. Now, the Leo, dude, when you hurt a Leo, when you swipe at a Leo, their reaction is fangs and growling and biting, snarling, sniping, power, force. It's, it's intense. It's intense. That's fire. It's middle fire. That's intense. So it's a version of your healing, is to kind of lash out and to kind of sit there and almost circumvent negativity even more from a situation, just to, conquer it in a way. It's a way of conquering the situation. Okay. Bless your hearts. I know the Leos. Let's do a love oracle, because I pulled them and I shuffled them. Now we've got mystery. That's exactly what the moon card is. Unknown, illusions, confusion, right? Almost talking to yourself in such a negative way about everything that it's going to be a far cry to get to that healing point. It's a mystery of almost like when the healing could ever begin. I've got surrender at the bottom of the deck, interestingly enough. But later, you'll get there. You'll get there. Let's pull two, just in case this has to do with money, if this has to do with a workplace situation, if this has to do with your finances, if you're really confused. Nope, not at all. I pulled love life. It's the love life. It says you can have it all. Seek a better balance between your work life and your love life. Take time to make yourself a priority and realize that you don't have to sacrifice your success to have love. Okay. Some of you are obsessed with working right now. For some of you, the devil card is an obsession. It is overworking. Capricorn energy here. The moon card is you not seeing what the problem is. It's almost like you're producing such results. You have a lot of money. You're getting a lot of clout. You're getting a lot of opportunities turning up from this. And you're just like, I don't understand what is the problem. I don't get it. When in fact, there could be people around you, who are wondering, why are you confused by this? I don't understand. What is the problem? Why don't you understand that I want to spend time with you? Or you want to spend time with somebody You're needing that healing to start so that you can conquer the mystery, the confusion, the illusion, make it more clear. Battle this moon card and the devil card. These are major arcana cards. Once again, that's life-changing stuff there. Okay. All right. Very good. Leo. Thank y'all very much. Moving on to, I'm so bad at this. I'm so rusty. Virgo. I'm not bad at this. I'm rusty. Virgo, 11022. We've got the Queen of Cups and the Six of Wands. Yeah, absolutely. Go. It's taking forever. Absolutely. Don't worry about it. I'll do them. I'll do them. Bye. Please, please, please go be with Shannon. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate you being here. It was good to see you. All right. 111. Ah, 111. Okay, Virgo. Six of Wands, Queen of Cups. This feels like a lot of success, possibly with something that you've overcome with your mom. For some of you have overcome something. Others of you are having really good, successful relationships with your kids, with your relationships with your family. A lot of you are having a lot of success in your family life right now. Others of you are having a really good relationship. Many of you could just be focusing on your career and yourself. The Queen of Cups is somebody who covets the kind of love that they have to offer. And it's taken a lot for you to have that kind of respect for what you've done to earn that type of notoriety for yourself, that type of attachment of your presence in people's, lives. People kind of know you as this very nurturing, very caring, very compassionate person. You've overcome a lot. You are, a very successful person, but you're still gentle and compassionate. There's a lot to be said about the Queen of Cups power. Her ability to love is, very overcoming. It speaks volumes. That Six of Wands is somebody who has, just come back from victory, from battle. They're very renowned, very highly regarded. That Six of Wands energy. And that Queen of Cups, think of how she looks at her cup in the Rider-Waite deck. She, loves that cup. It is the most ordained cup in the entire deck. It's the most beautifully decorated. So there's a certain sense of accomplishment when it comes to being in your presence, Virgo. A lot of people feel very privileged to have access to you. Okay. Interesting. Let's pull some love cards for that cup. Uh-oh, marriage. You are marriage material. Goodness. That kind of speaks for itself. Wedding bells are ringing. There could be people talking to you about marriage right now. They're just like, hey, would you ever consider it? What do you think about marriage? Is it in the cards for you? Do you see that as a path forward? Interesting. Some of you have had a lot of success in your career. Maybe marriage is the next step. Maybe you feel like you're, healed and healthy enough. You're in a good position in life. You could be, open to the idea of that. Okay, we have blocked solar chakra. That's the energy to recharge your yellow chakra. Fire meditation with crystals will help boost your confidence, optimism, and well-being. Maybe other people see you differently than you see yourself. You could be getting all of this, attention on you right now, and you just don't see it. You don't understand it, but that's a blocked solar chakra. If you don't see the joy, that if you don't experience the same joy that other people experience from having you around, from being in your presence, from having access to you, basically, that could be a blocked solar chakra for some of you. For some of you, it feels like maybe you're, hoping to overcome and be successful in love, to be able to be a valued recipient of that kind of love. For some of you, it feels like maybe, you're thinking of marriage a lot more. Maybe people around you are getting married and you're wondering, when will you? Potentially, there could be a blocked solar chakra preventing that, even that open flow to that possibility for some of you. Okay. The cards are on fire. Let's see. Let's pull a kipper. Got some fun stuff in here. Distant horizons. Maybe you feel like something like that is just so far off for someone like you, but maybe you've come a long way. Maybe you need to give yourself more credit than you actually are. Interesting. Distant horizons. Maybe some of you feel like you're a long ways away from that because you're really more so focused on your self-love and your success right now. Some of you are just focused on self-love and success. The idea of marriage potentially seems like it's, a little far-fetched for you. Maybe it maybe it kind of gives you the ick, that idea of connecting to somebody else because of how successful you are in your own skin, in your own position in life. Gracie, yay. Hello, I missed you. Yay. Let me look up and see you, babe. Hi. Oh, I missed you, darling. I hope you had wonderful holidays. I'm back, baby. I'm back. Me and my long-winded self. Okay, that was Virgo. Let's move on to Libra. Looking at Libra. We got the Judgment card. And the Five of Cups. Libra, we've got Five of Cups and Judgment card. Okay. Some disappointment over a major decision that either you've made or somebody else made that you're having to overcome. You're having to get past this. It's a life-changing decision. Could be a major decision that has happened in your life. Maybe there was some kind of a judgment in your life, and it's taking you a minute to process things, to overcome. So Libra, bit of a disappointment for some major decision recently made. Let's pull one of these bad boys. We've got travel up here. Some of you need to travel. You need to get away so that you can process things. Some of you are trying to, possibly make a decision to get away so that you can, get your emotional self back on track. Okay. Oh. I'm going in this pile. I like a pile. Okay. Ooh, step by step. Step by step will help you. Sometimes detaching from your surroundings is exactly what you need. Just change of environment. Do something different. Some of you may be forced to have to travel right now. Spirit is encouraging you to just do it one thing at a time. Next thing you know, it'll be over with. I embrace patience, trusting that time will bring my goals to fruition. I release control and understand that the true value lies in the journey, not just the outcome. I allow my life to unfold one step at a time, fully present in each moment, knowing that my soul is steadily rising towards the light. Okay. Steadily rising towards the light. Each step you take, each moment out of that attachment to the experience, to that feeling, to the emotion. And this Five of Cups is a temporary feeling. This is just a moment that you have to process and go through. But the judgment, the decision, it's done. This is life-changing. Sometimes we have to adjust to the change of things. You could be having to, be forced to go and do something that you're maybe not quite ready to do. Maybe you feel like you're not ready to do. Spirit is encouraging you to just do it one thing at a time. Just revel in the fact that you actually get to have an experience. That you're being pushed, you're being challenged, you're being asked, you're being chosen to do something. Okay, let's see here. We'll look at this guy. Look at this guy. All right, it's divine timing. We can't question what happens, when it happens, or why. This is a moment that you're being put into the timeline for some reason. No blocks exist, just the timeline of your success. It's not only up to you. Let go and trust. Though things might be slow or frustrating or may not make sense, but divine timing assures you that the universe is placing people, things, lessons, and more into your life only when you are ready. When you're ready for that lesson, that experience, for that verification, validation. When you're ready for that, there it comes. A lot of times we're just inconvenienced, I suffer from that syndrome of getting very inconvenienced and letting it affect me in some way. So have to battle that. Oh, Grace. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to see you guys. New kids. I'm saying that at the... Oh, that's funny. Step by step. Yeah, it's funny. New kids on the block. You're funny. How cute. Okay. So that was Libra. Let's move on to Scorpio. Scorpio 122.54. We've got the Hierophant. What card did I almost grab? Okay, and we've got the Emperor that has also come out. Interesting. This is father energy. This is priest-like energy. This is potentially conforming to something that your boss is trying to get you to do or to see. This could be about you being asked to align with something professionally. With the Emperor and the Hierophant out here, there's also a lot of lessons here. There could be something asking you to have the authority over yourself to forgive somebody or to move to ask for forgiveness for something, to ask you to almost, kind of take authority over this energy, this uncomfortable situation, this old feeling of something that has, been in existence for far too long. And maybe ask for closure on something here with the Hierophant and the Emperor. Others of you are being asked to try to have more of a strong stance in your beliefs. Some of you could be asked to take a stronger control over your moral barometer or your moral compass, it might be in question. So some of you are having to really focus and concentrate on having very holy views on something that may be swaying you in a different direction for some of you. Some of you could be simply taking a more authoritative position over your spiritual viewpoints, lessons. You could be learning more about your spiritual self. It could be giving you a lot of power in your life to connect with your spiritual side for some of you. Okay. Let's look at life lessons. A gift from life. Exactly. The experience of things. Forgiveness. Let's see. Life offers an abundant proof of universal love every single day. Angels are sent to guide you, bringing divine messages to help you navigate your journey, whether through words spoken or written. You will listen closely, knowing each message is a sacred gift meant to strengthen your path in love and spirituality. Exactly. Exactly. This is about connecting to your higher self and taking control over that side of yourself, giving it more of an authoritative presence in your life as well for a lot of you Scorpios. Okay. What else? If this is with your workplace, let's see. Uh-oh, how Scorpio of you. Secrets. Secret, I got a secret. So this is keeping something to yourself about, possibly learning that you could get a better position. Some of you have learned that you're getting a raise. Maybe this is something that is finally coming through for you and you're being asked to not say anything. Maybe you're being asked to kind of hold things close to your chest, which is not a problem for you at all. Scorpios are known for not only keeping secrets, but keeping weird secrets just cause. Just cause I don't know. All right, we have privileged lady. Yes, this is definitely stepping up in your life with privileged lady. This feels like either you're attracting a different caliber. Maybe some of you are starting to feel like a lot of your work is paying off and you're starting to reap those rewards. Interesting. Privileged lady. Some of you are feeling like you have worked very hard for this, to establish yourself in this position. This is a feminine energy. Now, a lot of us have the feminine, even if you are a masculine. This is about receiving your privilege. Finally able to receive what is rightfully yours. Okay. All right, Scorpios. Very good. Moving on to Sagittarius, 128-22. Saggy-waggy. Page of Wands. How Sag of you. And the Two of Wands. Fire, fire, fire. Okay, so you've got this grand idea to do something different, but you're a little torn on a couple of different paths. You've got maybe two completely different paths. You've got something that seems familiar and something that seems like a new adventure. So you're torn on that. Maybe you're torn on the road less traveled versus doing something completely unique and different. So the Page of Wands has you somewhat excited, also needing to be very creative when it comes to how you pull this off. Maybe with this Two of Wands, it has two very different outcomes. So with this Page of Wands, this is somebody who is in that seeking information, seeking inspiration. This is looking for messages, words, collecting people's input to help you decide whether it's going to be more of path A or are you leaning path B. It doesn't feel like there's a whole lot of confusion of a bunch of different aspects on things here with the Two of Wands. It feels like you've gotten it narrowed down and you have a pretty good idea, but you could possibly still be asking around for people to help give you input for this information. Need input. Right. Okay, let's see here. Let's go to... Oh, goodness. I pulled endings. Time to say goodbye. Moving on. So this is about possibly the process of elimination. I almost think that this is about you really looking at the finality of, you know, narrowing it down to really put an end to the confusion of this or that. This feels like a real opportunity for some change for you. So there's a lot weighing on this. This feels pretty heavy with that skull sitting there staring at you. No pressure. No pressure. It's just the end of everything you've ever known. For some of you, this could be the uncomfortable ending of something that's familiar. And now you're trying to see if you could do something completely different, something that you've never done before, because this is about change, rebirth, like the death card indicates. Okay. And then let's go with this guy. Ancestral money blocks. That's interesting. What else came out? Being too serious. Oh, yeah. Now, Sagittarius, I've known some Sagittarius, and they do tend to get lost in a serious decision. If something is very serious, then I'm telling you, it takes everything out of them to try to focus on something different. This is why they just do that whole cut and run sort of thing. It's just like a complete redirection of their focus on something different so that they can kind of get themselves out of the moment so that they can do something that'll help give them clarity, and then they'll come back to that situation. This is why people say that Sagittarius are notorious for coming in and out of your life, for coming on strong and then dipping out, right? It's very powerful. Being too serious and then having these sudden endings. This is about you feeling, you know, maybe pulled between being where you are and doing something different. We've got the ancestral money blocks being indicated here with predetermined information. This is about what you've learned from your parents, your grandparents. This is your ancestral knowledge of how money works and how to obtain money, how to keep money, how to spend money, how to build money, how to handle money, manage money. All the things that you've learned. This is things that are handed down through you. Sometimes these are blocks because they're outdated. Maybe it doesn't work anymore with an ever evolving, growing system. So we need to not be so serious about holding on to what we know and what we, you know, understand, but being open to the idea of trying something new, which could be something that you feel inspired to do, but very wary about whether or not to try it or to go all in or how much to go in on something. And we'll pull a quick kipper. Sudden wealth. Hi, Ramon. Welcome back. Hello. Sudden wealth. Okay. So some of you may have come into a little bit of a bonus, or you found yourself on the upside of, figuring out how to manage your money differently. And you could be deciding on what is the best way to handle that, spend that, save that, work with that. There are many different ways, several different ways. This could be ending, having these blocks by falling into some wealth. But if you have old ways of thinking with new ways of procuring, those don't mesh. They don't mesh. And that's a quick way to drain yourself if you're not up on current ways of handling new income. Okay. That's all I'll say about that. All right, let's move on to Capricorn. Capricorn at 135.35. Capricorn. We've got the 9 of Wands. And the 4 of Cups. Okay, you guarded baby. 9 of Wands is the wounded warrior, of course. 4 of Cups is somebody who's very disappointed and a little uninterested in everything that's already happened so far. I almost feel like this is that one more chance. You've got one last opportunity, whether this is with work, this is with relationships, this is with your friendships, family connections. It could be something to do with, something that you've been enduring your entire life and you're at your wit's end. You're allowing one more opportunity for them to prove themselves to you. But you've got a list of what doesn't work and what is okay. You're looking for things to add to the okay pile because the don't like list is too long. This is what has caused you to put your walls up in the first place and get your stick up and guard ready to go with that 9 of Wands. That 4 of Cups says that you're just, sick and tired of everything that's been dealt to you so far. You're over it. This is, you putting your foot down and talking very seriously about what you will accept and what you will not accept. And this time you mean it. No more Mr. Mrs. Nice person. That's all done. All done. With the tries and the more chances and the, I've changed and all the things. I'm just gonna, we're gonna Capricorn. Capricorn, you're exactly where you need to be. You know what you're doing. Listen to your intuition. Trust your universal alignment. If you feel drawn or called to move or have action, do that. If anyone else is trying to push you out of your boundaries or to try to work on your sympathies or your emotions or play with your emotions, do not let them do that. You're exactly where you need to be. You know what you're doing. Okay. You know what you're doing. Don't question it. Very good. Let's see. We'll pull. Yeah, we've got the cassette coming out. This is going to take some time to grow. This is going to take some time for somebody to prove themselves to you, to show you something different. Because this is about replaying old events. This is outdated thinking. This is old-fashioned ways of thinking, outdated beliefs, conditioning. Repeating old events. You've had it. You're done. No more of the same old, same old. I think you are really tired and burned out on that. Some of you are feeling guilty about that. With that 4 of Cups out here, in addition to the 9 of Wands. But don't feel guilty about finally putting your foot down for your evolvement, for your ability to be something better You're exactly where you need to be. Okay. Let's pull one of these guys. Oh, you've got some success vampires lurking around, which is why you have your guard up. People are taking away your time, your ideas, and draining your energy. Exactly. Stand your ground. Face your success vampires head on and don't let them take from you, whether it be sticking up for yourself or setting better boundaries. Let them know that you are taking back your power. You're no longer allowing for people to have unlimited access to you, for them to try their old ways with you. It doesn't fly. No more. No more, Capricorn. Okay. Aquarius 14037. Oh my goodness. We've got that 10 of Wands. Oh, you've got the world on your shoulders, hey. And we've got the 6 of Pentacles. So you're taking on a lot. You're taking on a lot. I feel like maybe you're not quite able seeing a fair balance when it comes to what you're putting out and what you're getting back here. Some of you are taking on a lot of responsibilities to help others, to put yourself out there for as many people as possible. The 6 of Pentacles is a very charitable, very societally assisting type of energy. And the 10 of Wands says that maybe you are taking on everybody, not just your own life's existence, but 10 other people as well. And it feels like you're just kind of this equal opportunity assistant. 6 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, equal opportunity assistant. My mommy is an Aquarius. She's got an open phone line. The thing rings and rings. Let's see here. Let's see. What would pull for you guys? Yeah, lack of self-discipline. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. You can't achieve success if you can't control yourself or make yourself work hard. So with discipline and self-control, you can accomplish more and only entertain behaviors and activities that align with your values or goals. So this is about maybe being more thoughtful about what it is that you're putting effort into and what it is that you're choosing to allow to have access to you. Using more discernment when it comes to where your energy is being allotted, what is allowed to have access to you, being more in control of your energy budget. 6 of Pentacles is also about budgeting. 10 of Wands is a very exhaustive energy. So this could be about budgeting your energy a lot more. Having more discipline about energy budgeting. More self-control about your energy budgeting. Yeah, we've got progress that I pulled for y'all as well. Okay. As you recognize the divine within you, move forward on your spiritual path today. You honor your needs, observe your inner world, and maintain a positive attitude. You must trust in your inner strength and abilities. You grow each day knowing that God's opinion of you is what matters most. God's opinion of you. You are loved. You are perfect. You are exactly as you should be. Everything is exactly as it should be. Your progress is something that is for self. It is your spiritual path. Honor your own needs. Maintain a positive attitude for self. Okay. we will pull one more. Let's pull, let's pull, let's pull. Let's pull. I like this. Oh, we've got timing. Look at that. This situation can't be forced. It cannot be forced. There's bad timing. You need patience. Things are not quite ready yet. Things are out of your control as well. This might be you trying to overbusy yourself as a way to have a sense of control. So there's a lot of activity going on here. This is about consistently busying your mind, busying your physical self, possibly to keep your mind busy. I've got a lack of self-discipline, progress, and timing. It almost feels like you're spending your time carelessly, and there's an energy budget that needs to happen here. This is going to help you immensely. If you can just sit down and honestly look about what genuinely is deserving of your time and what needs to be cut out. Like, Fred, I love you, but why are you here? You need to be with... You need to be taking care of yourself. And here you are trying to help me in my room. Funny, funny, funny. How funny. How funny, funny. They're scolding you. Go do for you. Take care of you. Because I'm sure you don't. Okay. Here we go, Pisces. Pisces, 14632. We've got the Page of Swords. Oh, Pisces, seeking some information. And the King of Pentacles. Some of you are going to try to educate yourself to get a better position. Others of you possibly are getting some certification and some training that could be requested of you. There is a sense of bettering yourself or improving yourself for a better position. Some of you could be studying on how to get into a better financial standing. You could be taking some finance classes or watching some things financially. You could be watching videos, about how to budget or how to do cryptocurrency or whatever this is. It feels like a lot of you are learning about money. You could be learning about how to improve your finances. Others of you could have a paternal figure that is going to help you get on the right track as far as figuring out what it is you need to learn to improve yourself or to better yourself. All your focus has been this lately. Yes, good. Good, good, good. Focus, focus. Focus, Fred, focus. King of Pentacles, Page of Swords. Okay, interesting. Let's pull for Pisces. Crossing into light. You're facing a new bridge on your journey to inner transformation. Like every day, you practice the laws of universal love. You approach the current situation with positivity, knowing it will help you grow and evolve. Yes. As you cross this bridge towards the light, you are reminded of the true meaning of life. That is fantastic. It feels like a lot of you are learning a lot on your journey. Many of you are in that evolutionary period right now where you feel really grounded. You feel like you've learned so much to help put you in a position of a lot of authority and power over your life. It feels like you've got a good handle on things. Some of you are making some really good, solid ground decisions when it comes to what you choose to focus on right now. I'm almost getting a sense that every single thing you are drawn to is exactly what you need to further your growth, to further your development. Like you're tuned in to your inner eye right now. Your inner knowing is very tuned in. It's bringing all the exact messages for you, Pisces. Good on ya. Good on ya. Let's pull this guy. Yeah, all the right things will come to you in the most unexpected ways. Exactly. You're attracting in information. It's like every single thing you need to know is exactly, the key to the next step. And you're not even looking for it. It's just happening. It's like just turning on the computer and you open up the internet and all those stories pop up. There's some idea on there and you're like, oh yeah, I wanted to look into that. Next thing you know, you're on this rabbit hole of, learning your next trade or your next new hobby discovery or something fantastic, that it's aligning you with the exact right place at the exact right time. That's fun for you. That's cool. We like. Last card for you, my darlings, Pisces. Doing it the hard way could be an issue for you along the way. So it's time to work smarter instead of harder. Try to find an easier way to do things. Sometimes we overcomplicate it by questioning the method or the ease. Sometimes you're like, oh, this is too easy. It's got to be something else. It's got to be different. It's got to be this. Don't question it. Go with the flow. Stop fighting the ease of things. And if you are feeling resistance, a lot of times that's kind of pushing you to something more obvious. Maybe you're so hell-bent sometimes on making something work that it's not as obvious, as frustrating as it is to try to power through. Sometimes you just have to take a step back and be like, all right, let me regroup, take a deep breath, and then try again. And then you all of a sudden are looking at a different path that feels more aligned with you. Find ways that you can pursue success in a way that doesn't strain or drain your energy. Things that come easy to you will be the things you will find the most success in. The things that are coming easy. That's your path. The resistance is a redirection, always. Try to listen to that. Okay. Master Tobies. Oh my God, they're so good. They're so happy. We are happy. Okay, so that's your reading, kids. That's what's coming up. That turned into a big freaking deal. That's basically your weekend outlook for everybody as far as like what's coming up the next few days, what's going to be setting you up for the week to come. There you go. I missed y'all. I love you. Mwah. All right. Let's see here. Alignment is crazy. Done it the hard way. Yep. We are graduates at the School of Hard Knocks. Thank you guys. Thank you, ladies and fellas. A few fellas. Ramon snuck in here as well. Thank you guys. My mom has my setup. So my new setup. Will sell cards and bummers being very flirty. It's like they're being playful. Such a new environment from where I tried to go last time. I'm so happy. Like everything's beautiful. I have my own space. Mom, her space. Pets are all getting along. Everybody loves each other. It's freaking epic. I'm very happy. Things are so good. So next is school. Onwards and upwards. Oh, you guys are so cute. I need to get to Australia. We're having a very Aussie Christmas here in Texas. It's been hot. It's like 85 today. It's crazy. Crazy. Delaney, you deserve the world. You all do. You all do. Next, we've got Aquarius coming up. We've got all the Aquarians coming up after Capricorn season is over. My nephew's birthday is also on the 9th. And then we've got Aquarius, and then we've got Pisces after that. Yay. So exciting. Doing well because all I can do, this Aries had to do to cut people, things, place. I'm not done. Just had to, yeah. Yep. It's been so much going on, Ramon. There's been so much going on. Every time I tune in to my friends and family, I'm hearing of all these like wildly insane stories. It's crazy. It's nerve-wracking. Like, I'm very alert. You know how you get when you start hearing a negative thing and then a negative thing and then a negative thing, you're just like, oh my God, what's next? Oh my God, what's coming next? And now, like, every time the phone rings or every time a message goes off, or, you know, you are scared to open your phone and turn on social or whatever. You're scared to just go out there and seek anything because you're scared of what keeps coming up. So I've been an avoidance of a lot of social media and everything, just so I could just nest and get settled and just immerse myself and get my life all in a row. That's what I've been doing since I left my last mistake and set myself up ever since. I have been just settling and settling and settling, and I keep on getting into situations that are crazy, but I keep on just hanging in there, doing it myself, working on everything I need to do to keep on trucking forward, and boom, everything falls into place. Everything aligns organically, naturally, easily, better, for the like way better. So hang in there, kids. I'm telling you, hang in there. Yeah. That path not taken is scary. It is. You've got the familiar, and then you've got the unknown. And the unknown is a challenge because it pushes you to be a better version than what you're already familiar with. We already know who we are, what we can handle, what we can't handle. But when we get into a new experience and a new situation, that's when push comes to shove and you really get tested. And then that's pushing yourself to other levels, and you have to be, right within to accept that opportunity. Basically, it's an opportunity for growth, for evolvement, for evolution. As long as you continue to take those opportunities to grow and evolve, then will continue to win at life. Basically, if you seek it as a challenge and let it overtake you, then you have the mess that is, unfortunately, a lot of our comrades that continue to fall by the wayside. Did a little post a while back about me, about us ladies. Well, I have to go hunting. I have not been on social media. I'm a big advocate of not consuming and producing. And since I haven't been producing, I have no business consuming. I've been popping on every once in a while just to make sure there's nothing crazy going on, but it hasn't been enough. Because once I really hung out and got on here and started doing my contribution again, I started connecting to everybody and figuring out that, oh my God, you guys have been through a lot. You guys have been through a lot, are still going through a lot, and dust has not settled. Woo, my babies. My goodness. But I am currently in welcome back. Custody hearing continues in 7 weeks. Okay. Hell and back. Oh. I will definitely go look too. Yeah, I got me so curious. That is curiouser and curiouser. I got my tarot cards out. If y'all want to ask me a question, I'm down. I want to be down with you. I want to be down. Look at all these decks. I got way more out than I said. Me? Thank you. Thanks. I feel happy. That's all that is. That's what that is. High five to all of y'all. High five to you too, Ramon. Buying your own home this year. Okay. You got it. Oh, thanks. You guys. Stop. I'm just happy. That's all. Just happy. I'm just making them moves to do that voodoo that I tell y'all to do. So if I don't do it myself, then I need to shut up, right? Okay. Let me put these together. I'll be right with you. Will grace my house this year. It's 2026. We're out of that last year, the last 365 anyway. Every past decision, past choice, we're further away from them, working towards our new, our different, our better. Onwards and upwards we are. Okay. So many. All right. Goodbye, Delaney. It was so good to hang with you. Thank you so much for spending some of your birthday with me. How honored am I that you were here. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Oh my gosh. I'm going to let you go so you can go be with her. Oh my goodness. You need to be in the room with that. I just went to a service for my high school best friend's mom last weekend. She was like a mom to me. I've been thinking about her so hard for the past couple years too. And there's nothing you can do about it. There's just nothing you can do. And I surpassed the point. I think I saw her in her last good days, being able to, get around and speak well and be cognizant and all the things. And from that point forward, I just thought of her and wanted to see her, but it just wouldn't have been good. And she wouldn't have felt good about it. And then there's a point where she wasn't mentally aware or present. So it just got sadder and sadder, but it had been that way for a while. So she had finally given up her fight about mid-December, a week and a couple of days in. She gave up her fight and let go finally. And my friend was a mess, but it was a beautiful reunion. It was good to see her. We'll have many more of that coming up. It's just been that kind of time right now. Everybody's kind of going through a bunch of stuff. It's wild how many similarities there are that everybody's kind of experiencing and going through. It's rough. It's so tough. Has been combative. She doesn't even recognize you. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, they're in Cheryl's final days. They lost her mentally, physically, and then spiritually. She had left. So I'm so sorry. Okay, Miss Gracie. Gracie. Always, Fred is very protected. He very much is. But all of our thoughts for Fred right now sends a lot of that connection. It's just like an automatic opening of support, comfort, hugs, presence. Eight of Wands. Let me see here. Okay. Going to buy a house this year. Grace gonna be able to buy a house. Grace gonna be able to buy a house this year. Of course. Grace gonna be able to buy a house this year. Grace gonna be able to buy a house this year. Oh boy. 10 of Pentacles. And Judgment. 10 of Pentacles. I would say yes. I would say that there is some sort of major indication of a big investment for a long-term standing here. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah. Looks very promising. Very promising. Clarify, please. Nine of Swords. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands, Nine of Swords. Okay, so now that I put this idea in your head, you're going to stress about it until it happens. Don't do that. The Nine of Swords and the Ace of Wands. It's almost like, this is meant to be a fun thing. It's not meant to be overpowering or a chore. This is not supposed to be a chore. It can be a lot of work trying to find a place, procure the place, get it settled, finding out that you've got a bunch of stuff to do when you get in there. It can be a nightmare. So this is just reminding you to be excited about the prospect of this new beginning. Don't get lost in the details and the what ifs and Cody said, don't go there. Keep yourself out of the thought process of it has to happen and this is my timetable. Start putting the energy in towards that result. Start working towards that creation of that idea. I have given myself an idea. I have started to do the effort towards making that a reality of, seeking the information of what I need to know, finding out, timetables of what needs to happen, starting to set up appointments, starting to talk to people, getting information from people who know more than me. There's a lot that goes to it, but that's, it's starting to set towards a goal set. This gives you, either ease of flow or resistance. If you're feeling resistance, don't push. Don't push. Don't bang the door down. Don't drag your realtor down the street, making them show you things. If it is not aligning, it is not aligning. Don't push yourself. Okay. Look for those opportunities when it feels organically aligned. This is going to be a long, slow process. 10 of Pentacles, because it's a major decision. This needs to make sense. It needs to be very carefully decided on. Okay. Don't rush yourself. Hope that helps. Hope that helps. Does anyone else have a question for me? I'm offering freebies for everybody. It's just a couple of cards while we're here. Well, 5 of you. I love y'all. Heart bubbles. Oh, guys. Oh, it's 10:30. Okay. I did get on a little late. So, well, I hope you guys enjoyed. I will be back for sure. For sure. Many times. Because look, I'm all set up. She's ready to work, baby. I'm really ready to work. I'm gonna do a cap cut on my setup because it's so pretty. I wish you guys could see it. It's beautiful. I got my altar, I got my tarot cards, I got my cart, I got my apothecary, I've got more apothecary, I've got my books, I've got my artwork. I'm so excited to be back. I wanted all this perfect so I could just be here and just be. So you scroll back a bit. That's funny. Funny. I appreciate you, kids. Did anybody else have a question? Anybody else have a question for me? Fred, you got those prayers. No worries. I know it's going to be difficult. You got, ask me again. Marry me. Okay. It is a little meh. It's a little like, okay, let's just be cool. Let's just get through this winter. Spring is around the corner. The real new year, as us witches like to say. What's your question, Ramon? Ow. The Taurus that had you wild goose chase, she coach her kids. Ooh, interesting. You know, sometimes that just happens. Ugh. I went through that. I think that they were conspiring with each other, and he was too emotionally unevolved to deal with it. That's what I experienced personally. But, you know. Because they were on their own accord, I felt like my life was in danger. So I removed myself. So with Ramon, did she coach her kids to hate Ramon? Did she coach her kids to hate Ramon? Did she coach her kids to hate Ramon? Got the 8 of Wands. Justice. I feel like there was a lot of talking, like a lot of conversations, maybe that had that did not include you. There was a lot of talking happening that it didn't happen in front of you or with you in consideration. It was talking about you, but not to you, which could stoke a fire if it's not going in nurtured minds or mature minds or developed minds. You know, they call it parental guidance for a reason. There should be parental guidance. And if you're treating your children during certain age demographics as if they are confidants versus needing assistance to understand situations, then it changes everything. Eight of Wands is about like quick and rapid movement. The Justice card is the cause and effect. That's something happening because something happened. That's the ripple effect. And the Eight of Wands, this is a lot of like talking, communication. The more it was discussed, the faster the conversation accelerated. It's like it just kind of quickly turned into one thing after another. So it is highly likely that maybe it was not intentional, but it could have been a side effect of, you know, conversations happening with people that had, you know, no business having that level of or depth of conversation. We got the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. There's a page under that. Very adolescent, again, fast moving, very fast moving. We've got opportunity that fell out in the reverse. And again, that appears to me like some sort of missed opportunity to have more balanced conversations. We've got the King of Wands and the Queen of Swords. Those are very opposing energies. This feels like, you know, this very cold, matter-of-fact way of dealing with information. So could be kind of changed the outlook of things, changed the viewpoint, changed the broad scheme of things because of the things that had been said. So yeah. Page of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Justice again, Three Swords. So yeah, it seems like there's a missed opportunity here to, you know, guide versus manipulate. Okay. I walk away with a voicemail from the kids and it killed you. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope it wasn't too harsh or too emotional. I hope it wasn't too emotional for you. I'm so sorry. That's nice that they were willing to contact you, though. That's very lovely. Okay. Hope that helps give you some clarity. Goodness. Anybody else? Anybody else got any questions for me before I run away and get off of here? We're at the 2-hour mark. It tends to not get viewed too much more after that. But other than that, it was so good to spend an evening with each and every one of you. All of my regulars. I love y'all so much. Miss Grace, Miss Sarah, Delaney, Frederick, as always, Ramon, Lisa, thanks for dipping in here. I know you're not in a really good place to be able to do that, so sharing your time with me is such a blessing. It's such an honor for me, so I greatly appreciate you, you know, putting that effort out there. I'm thinking of you a lot right now. So one day I was talking to them like an hour of video chat the next day. So, oh boy. Sounds intense, man. That sounds intense. I am glad I am so boring now, and I love it. Life is good. Anyway, okay, sorry. I'm just happy. So happy together because I missed you guys. I'm so glad to be back. I'm so not going anywhere. Always a pleasure to be here. I'm honored to have you guys, honestly. All right, kids. I'm going to bounce. Got to go to work tomorrow. So got to get up bright and early and go open the shop and handle this business. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for coming and spending your evenings with me. I'm thinking about each and every single one of you. Frederick will be in touch. I want to be posted on everything. Lisa will be in touch. I'll be reaching out to you a couple times. Grace, I'm thinking of you, everything that's been going on with you. Many warm regards to you, everything going on. Sarah, I miss you, girl. Hopefully I will get more of your time later when you're not running around being super mom. And Delaney, happy birthday. Thank you so much for hanging out. And if I missed anyone else, I'm terribly sorry. Love y'all. See you so soon. Y'all take care. Bye.